Meromorphic function. A function f of z is said to be meromorphic on domain D if it is analytic throughout the domain but except for poles. Example 1. F of z equal to z by z square plus 1 is a meromorphic on C. The poles of f of z. F of z is analytic everywhere on C except for poles. The poles for f of z. To find out the poles for f of z, equating the denominator equal to 0. So for poles, z square plus 1 equal to 0, which implies z equal to plus or minus I. At z equal to I, at z equal to minus I, numerator is 0. So f of z is not defined. So f of z is not analytic at, therefore f of z is not analytic at I comma minus I. But f of z is analytic everywhere on C. Therefore f of z is a meromorphic function. And example 2, that f of z equal to sin z by z square is meromorphic on C. Meromorphic on C. For poles, the pole of order is, for poles, f of z equal to sin z by z into z. We know since sin z by z equal to 1 where z equal to 0. So we get 1 by z, f of z equal to 1 by z, where equating to, we want to find out the pole of f of z. So we equating the denominator equal to 0, which implies z equal to 0. So f of z as a pole only pole only of order 1, that is pole 0 only of order is 1, of order is 1, and f of z is analytic, this f of z is analytic everywhere except f of z equal to 0. Therefore f of z is a meromorphic on C at pole of order is, at pole of order is 1. Example 3, f of z equal to cos z by z cube. So for poles denominator equal to 0, z cube equal to 0. So z equal to 0 comma 0 comma 0. So it has a poles 3. Pole of order is 3. So f of z is analytic everywhere on C except 0. Therefore f of z is meromorphic function. इसका पोल ऑफ ऑर्डर इज 3. Argument principle statement. Let C denote a positively oriented simple closed counter, and suppose that a function f of z is meromorphic in the domain interior to C. F of z is analytic and non-zero on C. Counting multiplicities, capital Z is the number of zeros and P is the number of poles of f of z inside C. Then integrate 1 by 2 pi I delta C f argument of f of z equal to z minus p. This is the argument principle. Where proof. To prove this theorem, we evaluate integral of f dash z by f dash z by f of z around counter C in two different ways. First, we let z equal to C that counter C z equal to z of t, where a less than or equal to t less than or equal to b, and gamma equal to f of c, w equal to f of t e power I phi of t. T belongs to closed interval a comma b. By definition of counter integration by parametric form, integration over C f dash of z by f of z dz equal to integration a to b. This is changed in parametric form, that is variable t, integration a to b f dash of z of t into z dash of t by f of z of t into dt. Now f of z of t equal to w of t equal to rho of t e power phi of t. Differentiating this f dash of z of t, this is a function in t, so this is again taking again derivative, that is z dash of t equal to rho of t and e power phi of t, both are functions. This is a function in t, this is a function in also t, so uv form. First you take derivative u and v same plus u is rho of t same, and differentiating this one e power I into phi of t e into I of phi dash of t. Now which implies phi dash f dash of z of t z dash of t by f of z of t equal to dividing these by rho of t e power I phi of t. So we integrate this, so we can, which is equal to e power it cancel, we get rho dash of t by rho of t plus rho of t e power it cancel, we get only I into phi I into phi dash of t. So this value equal to this value substitute in this equation, we get integration over c f dash of z by f of z dz equal to integration over a to b this value equal to this rho dash of t by rho of t plus I into phi dash of t into dt. From this integration a to b phi dash rho dash of t by rho of t into dt plus I taking outside integration a to b phi dash of t dt. So taking integrating we get log if rho dash of t by rho of t equal to log of rho of t limits a to b plus I into integration phi dash of t equal to phi of t integration limits a to b. So log of rho of b minus log of rho of a plus I into phi of b minus phi of a, where this given counter is simple. So rho of b equal to rho of a and phi of b minus phi of a equal to delta c argument of f of z. So this value equal to becomes 0, only this remains this value equal to delta c argument of f of z. So integration over c f dash of z by f of z dz equal to I into delta c argument of f of z, which is equation number 1. Now we evaluate evaluate integration over c f dash of z by f of z dz by using the Cauchy residue theorem. That is shortcut CRT. We observe that the integrand f dash of z by f of z is analytic inside and on C, except at the points inside at which the zeros and poles occurs, where f of z is analytic inside on C except zeros and f of z equal to 0, this value is undefined. So except to zeros and poles of f of z. In case if f of z as zeros of order m naught at z naught, then f of z equal to z minus z naught whole power m naught g of z, where g of z is analytic and non-zero at z naught. Taking derivative to this function, we get f dash of z equal to m naught into z minus z naught whole power m naught minus 1 g of z is as it is, plus z minus z naught whole power m naught is same. We taking derivative this g dash of z, and we find out the f dash of z by f of z. Taking this m naught into z minus z naught whole power m naught minus 1 g of z plus z minus z naught m naught by g dash of z by divide upon z minus z naught whole power m naught g of z. We get this we get only m naught by z minus z naught plus g dash of z by g of z. This is equation equal to f dash of z by f of z equal to m naught by z minus z naught g dash of z by g of z. Since this g dash of z by g of z analytic at z naught, already given this value analytic and non-zero. Since g of x is non-zero means this is also analytic, and which implies by Taylor-Lorentz series f of z dash f dash of z f of z as a simple pole at this power is 1, so this at z naught with residue is power m naught, with residue m naught. Okay, and other hand f as a pole of order mp at z naught. Pole of order mp means f of z is a function that is phi of z by z minus z naught whole power mp, where phi of z is analytic and non-zero at z naught. So which implies this numerator is denominator taking numerator. So f of z is equal to z minus z naught whole power minus mp phi of z. So taking derivative on both sides, this is uv form. F dash of z equal to minus mp z minus z naught whole power minus mp minus 1 phi of z as it is, plus z minus z naught whole power minus mp is same phi dash of z. So find which implies phi dash of f dash of z by f of z equal to minus mp z minus z naught whole power minus mp minus 1 by phi of z plus z minus z naught whole power minus m p and phi dash of z and upon z minus z naught whole power minus mp phi of z. So minus which implies phi dash of z by f of z f dash of z by f of z equal to minus mp by z minus z naught plus phi dash of z by phi of z. Since f of z as a simple pole at z naught with residue mp, because this value is analytic, phi of z is not 0 and analytical c, so this value is numerator is not 0, so this quotient is not it is analytic. So this value good. By Cauchy residue theorem, integration of this is integration over c f dash of z by dz into dz equal to 2 pi I residue of this function f dash of z by f of z at z equal to z naught. So 2 pi I, this residues are m naught, this residue with m naught, and here residue have this residue is as a residue minus mp, so z naught and z naught m naught and m naught and mp. So here already given statement, that statement is where z is the number of zeros and p is the number of poles. So here m naught is a number, where m naught is the number, this is the number of zeros of the function f of z, number of zeros of the function f of z. Since z equal to z, since m naught denote the number of zeros of f of z, so m naught equal to z, and p denote the mp denote the number of poles of f of z, number of poles of f of z. So this value is p, which is equation number 2. From equation 2 and equation 1 we have, from equation 1, this is equation number 1 and equation number 2, whose right hand side equations are same, so whose left hand side equations also same. So which implies from 2 and 1 I into delta c argument of f of z equal to phi of 2 pi I z minus p. Here taking 2 pi minus 1 by 2 pi delta c argument of f of z equal to z minus p. Hence proved.